Hi, my name is John Molyneux. I'm a Claretian priest and just celebrated 25 years of ordination. Now I'm the pastor of Mission San Gabriel in one of the California missions. I am probably what you would consider a late vocation. I joined the Claretians when I was 35 years old and got ordained a priest when I was 41. I grew up in a very Catholic family, and so the whole idea of priesthood or religious life came and went during my life. Anyway, I went on, I went to college, I graduated from college, I began a career in publishing. And I wrote in publishing until I joined the Claretians when I was 35. When we talk about vocation, for me, I'm kind of uncomfortable with the word calling, that somehow you hear how you hear God calling you to religious life or to priesthood or whatever it is. I always try to define, for myself, I try to define a vocation as, in my case, as a divine absence. In other words, I had a pretty good life. I was living in Manhattan, I was single, I was making a lot of money, but I always felt that there was something missing in my life. So what I did, at one point I decided to take a little time off from publishing because it was a job really, not a vocation, that I kind of fell into. But anyway, I met a priest up there who was a diocesan priest and Irish-American who went up to East Harlem as his first assignment and stayed for 25 years. He was, I was really impressed with him. He became my spiritual director. And one day we were talking about the possibility of diocesan priesthood, religious life, and what I really wanted to do was inner city ministry. And he said to me, check out the Claretians. I had never heard of the Claretians. So I said, okay, and I put that in the back of my mind. And believe it or not, and I think this is the only time the Claretians have ever done this, I was in my apartment one day on a Saturday morning and I was flipping through Newsweek magazine and there was an ad for the Claretians. I think that's the first time they ever advertised in a national magazine. Anyway, little coincidence here, a little Holy Spirit here, I'm not sure what it was. Anyway, I got in contact with the Claretians and I received a letter back from the associate vocation director who was a nun. And I was very impressed with this. I was very impressed that this community would have a woman working in a vocation office for a men's religious group. I went out to Chicago and that's where it began. I went out a little, they asked me if I could come out for a summer. I said no. I had a full-time job. I only had 2 weeks vacation. I came out for 2 weeks in August of 1991. And I came back in September. I joined in September of 1991.